Hey, everybody. So we're going to work with toning an angel name right now, which works with the right side of the brain, the intuitive part of the mind. And you could say this is also the part of the mind that has access to the higher realms. It's how we access and process information from the soul. It's how we heal. It's how we learn. It's how we grow and evolve. It's how divine energy comes in and even impacts our body and heals our body, our emotions, and our mind. We've done practices where we've done mantras with the angelic name, which impacts the front part of the brain, the frontal lobe. Now we're going to impact the right side of the brain. We're still going to use the angelic name in syllables, but we're going to draw out the syllables and we're going to draw out the space or the gap between each of the syllables. The toning helps to increase what you would call vagal tone. Vagal tone is tied to rest and repair, but it's also associated with deeper access to the inner world, deeper access to inner states of consciousness and deeper states of oneness. So, just the act of toning itself helps to stimulate this part of the brain. But then we're going to use the angelic name, which is a portal for energy with consciousness to come in, right? A little bit different than the mantra. The mantra, we do it very quickly. This, we go very slowly. So I'm going to do it first, and then we're going to do it together. And we're going to either do it verbally, or you can whisper, or at least follow along in your mind. Okay, so if you watch me, we're going to work with Raphael. Ra, fa, el. Now let's do it all together. Ready? Ra, fa, el. Ra, fa, el. Again. Ra, fa, el. Just being still. Okay, we're going to do the toning again. So ready? Roll. Fall. Roll. Fall. Just be still. Now we're going to deal with what we call the materialization breath. This will impact the backside of your brain, bringing heart energy to the backside. This has to do with materializing light into the form, right? So this one's a little bit more complicated, and we have to practice pieces a little bit. We've practiced the materialization breath, which we're going to practice again right now. But then we're going to break it down and we're going to practice each piece, right? So first, let's just practice the materialization breath. So again, just watch me for a moment, and then we're going to do it all together. So your chin goes down. You inhale through your nose. You hold your breath. You raise your head up. You exhale through the mouth. And then you're holding your breath again and coming back down to the chin to the chest. So this would be one breathing cycle. When we do this, we want to do like maybe 8 or 9 of these. So first, let's practice this. So chin down, inhale, hold your breath, up, exhale, down, inhale, 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 hold your breath, up, exhale, and then just be still. Just be still. Okay, so we have the materialization breath, but when we're using an angelic name here, there's some mechanics to it. So we're going to break it down and practice it in pieces. And we might not get it all done tonight, but at least we'll get started with practicing it so that in the next few weeks we'll get much better at using the materialization breath for materializing light, right? Okay, so first off, you're just being still. Your chin is not down or anything. The first step is reflecting on the heart. And you can just reflect on the angel, or you can say the angel name with the awareness on the heart. We've been working with Raphael. So a good example of this would be having my awareness on my heart and Raphael. Raphael. Okay. So the next piece, we began with the reflection. If we start to engage the materialization process, the chin is going to go down. You're going to inhale through your nose. Now, if you know the mechanics, you at this point hold your breath, right? So you're inhaling through your nose and you hold your breath. So at this point in your mind, repeat the name of the angel before your head starts to move. So your chin is down, you inhale, and then you go Raphael. Okay, so let's just practice that part. Your head is down. Inhale through your nose. Your lungs are full. You're holding your breath. Raphael. Okay, just let it go for a moment. So that's the first piece of working the angelic materialization process. Chin is down. You inhale, hold your breath. You say the name. So now you're holding your breath, then your head is going to come up. And then you're going to exhale through your mouth. And when you're done with the exhalation, again, you say the angel's name. Just in your mind. Ra, Fi, El. So you've exhaled. You have no air in your lungs. So you're kind of holding your breath. So you say the name Raphael. You move your head down, and then you inhale. And when the lungs are full, Raphael. Up. Exhale. Raphael. Down. Inhale. Lungs are full. Raphael. Up. Exhale. Raphael. Okay, so I'm going to guide you through it kind of slow. If you don't get it at first, it takes practice, right? So chin is down. Inhale, fill up your lungs and your mind. Raphael. Up. Exhale. Raphael. Move your head down. Inhale. Raphael. Move your head up. Exhale. Raphael. Down. Inhale. Hold your breath. Raphael. Up. Exhale. Raphael. Down. Inhale. Raphael. Up. Exhale. Raphael. Let's just be still and let's just sit with that for a moment. Now, this piece with the materialization breath, it's it's a little bit for your mind to kind of get used to. Like you have to develop muscle memory. It kind of at first, at least for myself, when I first started doing it, it feels a little bit like tap your head and then rub a circle. It's like, yeah, you can do it, but it takes practice. And so you can practice it on your own, but I would say it's probably good, like kind of do it like in these streaming sessions so that you kind of develop the muscle memory to doing it. Because, for one, you're starting to expand and it's hard to hold on to like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, the mind will start to get confused. And so I'd say at first, like do it in the streaming sessions or go to the YouTube where they've been posted and like you can follow it along in that. But the more that you do it, the easier it becomes. And really what you're doing is, you inhale and then you're holding your breath, and then you're saying the angel name, move your head up, you exhale, and then on the exhalation, you're holding your breath again, and then you're saying the angel name. So the purpose is just like we do in mantra, and it's just like we do in the toning. You say the word, and then there's a gap, and then you say the word, and then there's a gap, right? So you could say the word like when we're saying Ra, Fi, El. When we're saying the word is action. And then that pause or gap in between the word is a kind of stillness. And then we say the next word, and there's action, and then there's stillness, then there's action, and then there's stillness. In the stillness is the seed for greater activity, right? So as we embrace that piece of stillness, as we embrace that gap, there's greater potential for a higher vibration of spiritual energy. As we do the action, right? As we say Ra, like as we say Raphael, we go Ra. In that action, the seed for greater stillness is there, right? So think of it like this. As you inhale, right? As your lungs are doing what they're doing, you go inhalation. Now what do I do next? Oh, I need to push the air out, right? In the inhalation, the seed for exhalation is there, right? You don't really need to think about it. It just happens. As you exhale, the seed for an inhalation is there. So in the activity, the seed for stillness is there. In the stillness, there's the seed for greater spiritual activity, right? So when you're doing a mantra word, you're saying the word, the seed for greater stillness is there. And then you're on the gap, the space between the syllables. The seed for greater activity or action is there, right? A higher vibration, right? You have access to higher energies, right? And then you say the word again, and then there's a seed for deeper stillness, right? So you notice when you do it like in a mantra, or when you're doing it in the toning, like you do it a couple times, you start getting a little spacey, like, ugh, I forgot what I was doing. I forgot what I was saying. Like I'm expanding. My mind is shifting. It's because you're expanding, condensing, expanding, condensing, expanding, condensing. You're basically working essence and form, right? Essence and form. Essence is the expansion, form is everything coming back, right? As you do this, you are harnessing divine intelligence or the light. And as you harness the light, eventually it produces love, divine stability, higher states of awareness. So, for us to be able to experience this love, right, the heart has to be activated and then eventually the crown. So, part of what's happening is the heart can hold two things that are complete opposite and be with them at the same time. In a way, you could say it's harmonizing them at the same time, right? It's harmonizing the form and it's harmonizing the essence. And together, that divine intelligence, that play of yin and yang, that play of form and essence produces love, right? So this idea of using the mantra, of using the toning, and then the idea of the materialization process, each part of your brain, you're bringing in light and you're bringing in a kind of harmony, right? Eventually, what you're doing is you're infusing love into the left side of the brain. You're infusing love to the front of your brain. You're infusing love or heart energy into the right side of the brain. You're infusing love or heart energy in the back side of the brain. And as you do this, that seed in the middle of the pineal gland begins to open, right? So we're going to be exploring this over the next several weeks. I mean, we're going to be talking about this for a while, but we're going to be practicing this in the streams for the next several weeks. Yeah. So thanks for hanging out with us tonight, you guys, and thanks for being on the journey with us. And from all of us at Astara, we love you guys. Take care.